So this is a video on Stakeout and create arc. I wouldn't do this a ton, probably. I'd probably use the sketching routine to do more of the arc commands, but this video is on Stakeout, toolbox, create arc. Up here in the top right it says select points for arc. As soon as you pick one, we'll highlight it blue. If you pick another one, it'll highlight the second one. It'll also give you an option to put in a value here for your radius. So it's going to just default to basically a meter there, it looks like. But if you wanted to put in 50 or 70 or 80 or whatever, it's going to give you two solutions. One where it swings the arc this way, one where it swings the arc that way. You would more than likely probably just pick a third point and just have it automatically solve your geometry there for you to where it displays that. Like I said, I wouldn't use this a ton in a Stakeout, but I could think of a couple reasons, I guess. One of them being, let's just say you wanted to keep staking this arc in between these actual building pads right here on that same radius. You can check it. And of course you can, if you're here, it shows you basically your same radial dimension all the way around through there in between the gaps, as opposed to trying to eyeball it if you're actually trying to stake in between little building pads there. As far as the vertical of that arc, it's going to just basically be a linear slope from beginning to end. So it is a 3D arc. It won't route that line through all 3 points. It's going to, if you got one here and you got another one that's really high in the middle and your third one's over here, it's just going to be a linear slope along that arc from beginning to end. So that's the vertical portion of it. I'm going to delete it. Another example, I guess, probably, again, not that common, but let's just say maybe this is an underground retention tank or something. You got some shop drawings and you know how long the tank is. Maybe it's got some rounded ends or something like that. You could, probably wouldn't do this, but you could go into checks and let's go from right here to right there. It says that's 70 feet from end to end. So let's just say we want to swing an arc around the basically have a half an arc there around the end of it. So we're going to do a 35-foot radius. So I'm going to clear this. We'll go back home into Stakeout, and we'll do toolbox, create arc. So if we pick this first point right here, and then we pick our second one, we got a little dummy default value there. We're going to put 35 feet in there. It's going to give you two options there. Obviously the left one is highlighted blue right now, so if you check this, that's the way it's going to do it. If you want it on this end, you check it, there you go. You could do the same thing over here if you wanted to, and basically kind of kogo up your the end of your tank there. That way you got a perfect perfect tank with ends on it. It's probably not going to be that common, but sometimes you need to kind of adapt and overcome and dive into some of these tools. Again, I would probably lean more on the sketching routine. I mean, there's also an option in measure where you can actually measure arcs right there. So you'll see arcs come up a few times, but this is just kind of a series on going through every single item in the Stakeout toolbox. I'm going to try to make videos for all these. So anyhow, that's just a quick video on Stakeout and create arc.